What's up, guys? It's Ashi, and today I got some Battlefield 3. I was gonna go get some Medal of Honor gameplay for this commentary because it is about Medal of Honor, but unfortunately I got into one game and it was like a complete destruction. Like, the other team was stacked as shit. I mean, some of the people on there, like, they matchmake by skill level, and it was like they were like 20k and I was like at 3k and I was getting stomped. It was not fair at all. So I left that lobby and I went into another lobby, and it turned out EA servers went down, and I heard that they went down on Bad Company 2 on PC and everything like that. It's the 25th. It's early in the morning right now. But yeah, I mean, everything went down, so I couldn't get any Medal of Honor gameplay for this commentary. So you're watching some Battlefield 3. I'm running the QBZ Engineer kit. I got Cobra on there, just in case any of you are wondering. A lot of you guys are like, what sight is that? Is that not the red dots? But yeah, it's the Cobra, and I got the grip on it, and I'm on Gulf of Omen. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. You know, links in the description for all, you know, my Twitter, my Facebook, also the music that's playing in the background. They gladly let me use their music, which is great. But today we're talking about Medal of Honor Warfighter. Yeah, Medal of Honor 2, whatever you want to call it, Medal of Honor 2. All right, I'm gonna call it Medal of Honor 2. It's gonna be coming out probably this fall. I think they mentioned this fall. It's being developed by EA's Danger Close Studio. I think they renamed themselves just a little bit after Medal of Honor first came out. Of course, Medal of Honor 1 had Danger Close do the single player and had DICE do the multiplayer. This time around, though, EA's Danger Close is going to be working on the single player and the multiplayer, which is, I don't know, maybe it'll be a better game. I mean, a new studio working on a multiplayer title, it's going to be kind of great, and DICE won't be working on it at all. They said no DICE, nothing from DICE is going to be involved with Medal of Honor, which I don't know if they're like, God, you know, they did such a shitty job last time, don't worry guys, they're not working on it this time. But because everyone loves DICE when it comes to multiplayer, I just think, you know, DICE had like a couple months. I think they had something around like 4 or 5 months to work on that title multiplayer wise, and then, you know, in that time they also had you know, they're working on Battlefield 3. You know, they also had the beta for Medal of Honor. I mean, it's ridiculous. But the new game, Medal of Honor Warfighter, is going to have the Frostbite 2 engine, which is currently being used by DICE in Battlefield 3, and I think Need for Speed or something like that. I mentioned that in the article, which I thought was weird. I think Frostbite 2 is also all going to be on a Command & Conquer RTS game, over the head top, you know, kind of StarCraft-like, which is weird. What is that? I gotta check that game out, because first of all, the graphics are probably gonna look amazing, but you know, maybe it'll be on PC. Maybe I'll get back into PC gaming, because I've always loved Command & Conquer. But we're talking about Medal of Honor Warfighter, and probably the most shocking and best news about all of this is the fact that DICE isn't working on it. Now, I did speculate that DICE was working on Medal of Honor 2 because Alan Kurtz left the development team that was working on Battlefield 3. Of course, Alan Kurtz, Demise99 on Twitter, is one of the lead developers, lead designers, whatever you want to call him, whatever his title is. He's one of the big head honchos who worked for DICE, who developed Battlefield 3, and he stopped. He said the February patch was the last thing he worked on, and then he's working on a new DICE project, and I thought at least it would have been Medal of Honor 2, because it was coming out, you know, probably this year. but no one knew was, you know, he wasn't working on it. But apparently he's not working on it. DICE is in no way involved with Medal of Honor 2, which is interesting. And why is it interesting, you might ask? Because DICE is working on something. They basically announced a new title that isn't Medal of Honor, that's coming from DICE, that someone, a multiplayer infantry developer, is working on right now, which is very interesting. So not only has Medal of Honor 2 Warfighter been announced, but they've also hinted at a new DICE title that's probably going to come out also. Maybe we'll hear about it at E3 or whatever, I don't know. That's all in June, like that's a far time away, so maybe they'll have time enough to release something. But yeah, I mean, EA, Alan Kurtz, you know, who works at DICE, is working on a new title for DICE, which is amazing. Maybe it's Bad Company 3. Maybe I'm thinking probably what I would do if I was DICE is I would do Battlefield 3, Bad Company 3, Battlefield 4. If they want to do that, you know, yearly thing, which I don't think I wouldn't mind. I don't think I wouldn't mind it. You know, so many games do it. Call of Duty does it. Just do it. I mean, I'm already like level 30 or something, like level 26 or something, rank 26 Colonel in this game. I've done whatever I need to do. You know, just release DLC over the summer and I'll be happy. Because right now I'm really bored with Battlefield 3. It's been so like these Battlefield 2 maps. You got to remember that I played these maps for years before this game was ever out. You know, they're all different and stuff, and it's nice to be reimagined, but, you know, we need something new. Check all the links below for articles and everything like that. I'll see you guys later. Peace.